All right, welcome back to another episode of College Football Unabridged. We are tackling Wake Forest. Been looking forward to covering this one. I feel like they didn't get talked about enough last year. Um, as Jake Dickert came in from Washington State, and his first year went 9-4. At Wake Forest, was pretty impressive. They losing Claiborne to the NFL, who was a really good um, running back. They're bringing in Gio Lopez from North Carolina via South Alabama. He looked better at South Alabama than he did last year with North Carolina. But that situation there was a little different. Receiving core looks really good. With Carlos Hernandez is back for his senior year. Solid receiver. They bring in Nikar from Miami, and they got guys as far as the offense goes. Ty Clark should be taking over the role. Claiborne leads behind at running back. He's been there before. He got some game time last year. Game experience last year. Defensively, some turnover, but they bring back Braylon Johnson at safety and Devon Patterson at safety. They're running three safeties. Um, they got guys, some seniors on the defensive line. They're returning starters. Overall, it's more of see how the defense progresses along. Offense should be fine. See if Gio Lopez kind of returns to more South Alabama tape than North Carolina. But I feel like I was really impressed with Dickert last year, coming in and kind of doing what he did last year, only after one season. I'm looking forward to seeing how year two looks. Whether he takes a step back or if he can plug and play new quarterback and see if we can get the same type of results. They were very much a run team. So seeing how Ty Clark takes over for Claiborne, if he can match that kind of production. Scheduling wise, they start off with Akron. They got at Purdue, Miami at home, at Louisville. It's pretty rough schedule overall. So I imagine we're probably not going to get to that 9-4 mark. But they could still get the bowl eligibility, get a 7-win season, maybe even an 8-win season. It's not unmanageable. You have to see how things play out with a lot of these teams. But I mean, they got at SMU, at Georgia Tech. At Louisville, Miami. That's four games there that are definitely probably not going to be favored in, but that's why we play the game again. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do, seeing how Dickert does in year two with the new pieces, and just hopefully maybe get a little more attention from the media than he did last year. Maybe he doesn't want that. Maybe he's good being the kind of forgotten about, and they can just go out there and knock out another 9-win season.